Imagine a world where the laws of physics are merely suggestions, where the king of braking collides with the master of the impossible save at 200 miles per h-hour. The year is 2026, and the world of MotoGP is about to be set on fire. We are standing on the precipice of a historical sporting earthquake that is set to shatter the foundations of the premier class. The 2026 MotoGP season is no longer just a date on the calendar. It has become a global phenomenon representing the most significant strategic shift in decades. At the epicenter of this storm is the long-awaited, electrifying migration of world superbike sensation Toprak Razgatlıoğlu. This isn't just a simple transfer between paddocks. It is the arrival of a disruptor who brings an entirely new, high-octane philosophy to the world's fastest prototype motorcycles. Fans from Laguna Seca to Daytona are bracing for the collision between a rising legend and the established order. The narrative is set, the tension is palpable, and the stakes have never been higher for the future of global motorcycle racing. This transition marks the dawn of an era where traditional dominance will be challenged by raw, unfiltered aggression. The technical clash of styles between Toprak Razgatlıoğlu and the legendary Marc Marquez is a dream scenario for racing purists. Toprak, universally hailed as the king of braking, possesses a supernatural ability to stop his machine at the absolute limit, deep into the heart of the corner with impossible lean angles. In the red corner, we have the 8-time world champion, Marc Marquez, the undisputed master of gravity, defying saves and surgical, high-pressure overtaking maneuvers. When these two titans meet in the chicanes of Assen or the hairpins of Jerez, the laws of physics will be tested to their breaking point. It is a collision of two distinct philosophies, one defined by brutal late braking power, the other by adaptive, instinctive brilliance. This rivalry promises to redefine the very limits of corner entry speed, offering a spectacular displays of talent that will leave audiences breathless and rewrite the playbook on modern Grand Prix racing. Despite his immense talent, Toprak faces a monumental technical mountain to climb as he enters the MotoGP arena. The most punishing hurdle remains the transition from the forgiving Pirelli tires of World Superbike to the notoriously temperamental Michelin rubber of MotoGP. These tires are surgical instruments that demand absolute precision. They are hypersensitive to temperature fluctuations and require a specific, delicate front-end loading technique to find grip. For a rider like Toprak, whose style is visceral, raw, and often on the edge of chaos, this adaptation is a trial by fire. He must transform his natural instincts to suit a tire that rewards finesse over brute force. If he fails to synchronize his aggressive input with the Michelin's demands, the consequences will be immediate and unforgiving. This technical evolution will determine whether he can truly translate his domestic dominance into international glory on the world's most demanding circuits. Modern MotoGP machines are no longer just bikes. They are fighter jets on two wheels, overflowing with complex aerodynamics and electronic ride height devices. For Toprak, the challenge lies in domesticating his wild riding style to coexist with these intricate computer systems. In the current era, the bike's downforce and electronic mapping dictate the limits of performance. Toprak's signature moves, which often involve the rear wheel leaving the ground, can confuse the sensitive sensors and anti-wheelie software that keep these 300 horsepower beasts stable. He must undergo a radical refinement of his craft, learning to work in harmony with the machine's artificial intelligence while maintaining the aggressive edge that makes him a winner. It is a high-stakes balancing act between man and machine, where the slightest miscalculation in electronic setup or body position could mean the difference between a podium finish and a devastating high-side crash at 200 mph. Analysts across the industry are buzzing with a singular question: can Toprak actually win? While claiming a world championship in a debut year is a monumental task, his raw talent suggests that immediate race victories are well within his reach. What truly sets Toprak apart from other rookies is his impenetrable mental fortitude and his inherent lack of fear when facing established icons like Marc Marquez. He does not see legends. He sees targets. This psychological edge allows him to attempt audacious, high-risk maneuvers that even a seasoned veteran might not anticipate, disrupting the traditional flow of the race. Provided he is granted factory-level machinery, that can match his ambition, Toprak has the potential to be the ultimate wild card. He is a rider who thrives on the impossible, and his arrival ensures that no veteran on the grid can ever feel truly safe again, as the newcomer looks to dismantle the established hierarchy of the sport. From a commercial perspective, the timing of this rivalry could not be more perfect for Dorna Sports and CEO Carmelo Ezpeleta. The organization is focused on a global expansion strategy, aiming to capture the hearts of millions of new fans, particularly in the massive American market. Ezpeleta has noted that the surge in viewership and track attendance is directly linked to high-stakes, personality-driven competition. In the world of sports marketing, a central icon, a hero, or a villain is essential to drive the narrative. Marc Marquez has carried this mantle with brilliance, but every great champion needs a fierce new challenger to elevate the stakes. The addition of Toprak Razgatlıoğlu provides that missing spark, creating a clash of cultures storyline that resonates far beyond the racing world. This is commercial gold, ensuring that the championship's market value and global reach will soar to unprecedented heights as the world tunes in to see the drama. The ultimate success of this ambitious venture rests heavily on the shoulders of the Yamaha User M1. Historically, the M1 has been the ballerina of the track, renowned for its elegant corner speed and unmatched agility, but it has been chronically bullied on the straightaways by the raw horsepower of Ducati and KTM. For the 2026 season, Yamaha's engineering team in Iwata is under immense pressure to deliver a revolution. They are fully committed to a power-first philosophy, aiming to bridge the devastating gap in top-end speed and acceleration. The goal is a complete overhaul of the engine's internal architecture to find more ponies without destroying the bike's legendary handling characteristics. It is a desperate race against time and technology, as the factory seeks to provide Toprak with a weapon that can finally fight on equal terms. If Yamaha succeeds, the M1 will no longer be a defensive tool, but an offensive weapon capable of total domination. To harness the newfound power of the 2026 engine, Yamaha is engaging in a total war regarding aerodynamic development. The upcoming M1 will feature a radical new aero package designed specifically to mitigate front-end wheelie and provide rock-solid stability at maximum velocity. In the modern era, wings and fairings are used to pin the front tire to the asphalt, allowing the rider to apply full throttle much earlier coming out of corners. This is where the battle for 2026 will be won or lost. Yamaha's engineers are utilizing advanced computational fluid dynamics to create a bodywork design that slices through the air while generating massive downforce. For a rider like Toprak, who relies on front-end feel to execute his signature late-braking moves, this aero development is critical. The machine must remain stable at 220 mph, while still being flickable enough to conquer the most technical sections of the track, representing a pinnacle of modern mechanical engineering. The objective for Yamaha in 2026 is crystal clear: increase horsepower and traction without sacrificing the soul of the machine. They are moving away from being the agile underdog and aiming for total powerhouse status. This transformation is vital for Toprak's success, as he needs a bike that can hold its own during the brutal drag races found on long straights like those at Austin's Circuit of the Americas. The team is focusing on sophisticated electronics and traction control systems to ensure that every ounce of torque is translated into forward motion, rather than wasted tire smoke. If Yamaha can successfully blend their traditional cornering prowess with a new, aggressive engine character, they will create the ultimate racing machine. This evolution is the final piece of the puzzle, providing the platform for a historic comeback that could see the blue brand return to the top of the podium and stay there for years to come. As we look toward the horizon of 2026, one thing is certain: the arrival of Toprak Razgatlıoğlu promises more than just a new name on the entry list. It heralds a potential shift in the global balance of power. If the synergy between Toprak's fearless aggression and Yamaha's technical revolution is achieved, we are not just looking at a new challenger, we are witnessing the birth of a new reigning force. This is the moment where the old guard meets the future, where legends are tested, and where new icons are forged in the heat of competition. The world will be watching as the lights go out, waiting to see if this Turkish sensation can truly topple the kings of the premier class. The stage is set for a drama of epic proportions, a story of speed, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of glory. Get ready, America, because the 2026 MotoGP season is about to change everything we thought we knew about racing on the edge.